hello. How you doing? Welcome to another episode of 3 Clarks. We are back. We back in this BR. I'm back here hanging out with my two co-hosts, my wonderful co-hosts alongside. I am Dwayne alongside
Shantae.
And me. Am I on
Jeffrey.
camera or no?
Yes.
Hey,
And Jeffrey.
Hey.
We are all in the building today. Aren't y'all happy that y'all came to hang out with us today? Aren't y'all hard? Mind me, I'm just looking over to the side, make sure the cameras are right, people. Y'all
Sorry,
doing all
I'm
right?
doing my Google review.
Y'all doing all right? Y'all doing all right? What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? Jeffrey,
Yes.
welcome back.
Hi. Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What you want to tell us about your week? So this week, see, I'm gonna start with you first because you were missing. So I know you got some stuff to talk about. Finally, something going on.
I do?
What's going on? What's been going on for the last week? You weren't here, so got anything exciting, extraordinary, anything special going on?
No, not really.
Hey.
I just, I figured I'd take you know what? I promised myself that I was going to take more breaks and more trips. And that's what I'm doing. Breaks every once in a while. And, not no little, out of the country, but maybe, a little trip over here, a little trip over
getaway.
to little getaways. So that's what
So
I'm
you
doing.
can go to South Carolina or
Or
hit up
Florida,
Chicago
or Tennessee, or hang out in Alabama or something.
Somewhere
Hang out
for
in
a weekend.
Alabama. What's in
Alabama.
Alabama?
Your people's in
Alabama.
Alabama. How you gonna hate on the state of Alabama? That's your people's.
But
I didn't used to be wanting to go to Alabama.
You go to the coast.
Vacation.
Alabama got the coast down there by Mobile. Is it Mobile?
Oh, they got some casinos.
That's in Alabama. I thought that was in
Mobile. They got some casinos in
Mobile, Alabama. There you go down on the coast.
Oh, I thought it was like the other state.
Mississippi.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You think about P Valley. That's what you
Mississippi.
talking about. Am I correct?
Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
No P Valley. Funny story about P Valley. I've never seen P Valley.
You never have?
I've never seen.
Okay, I have.
So
One, two,
I watched
break,
both
three,
seasons.
four, break.
I'm on this website this page that wants extras. So I got an email that they need extras for P Valley. Like,
okay, cool.
So I submitted my everything.
And they called you back.
They emailed me immediately back.
And they wanted.
And then I was like, let me
just look and see what this thing all about.
I'm like, no, thank you, I'm good.
No, they might want you for the club scene.
Right.
For the strippers. They might want you club scene for the strippers.
And let me tell you, them strippers.
Or they might want you extra as one of them gangsters. One of them
I don't think they want you
gangsters.
as a love interest.
They don't have a lot of the gay scenes that have extras, but I think they cast accordingly.
Gay scenes don't be having no
They
extras.
cast accordingly for the extras. Unless you're a principal actor, they cast accordingly. And you missed last week's show because me and Shantae had it out about this, about actors acting certain roles.
I heard about that. It was
Yes.
I heard there was a rough sex scene that had two
Yes,
guys. That
and the
aren't
dude
really
that one he is a gay man, and the other one is a straight guy with a wife
and
kids.
married. Yeah, I heard about that. So,
But they both actors.
What do you think about that?
They both actors.
As an actor, are you gonna be a straight, great gay dude?
I'm not gonna. No,
We're not going to that conversation
okay.
again this week. Robin said Biloxi, Mississippi. You can go down to
That's
Biloxi.
what I'm thinking.
Know what you think about Biloxi, Mississippi?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Robin. See, she know what's going on. So, the news we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Serena has announced her retirement from Tennessee. I'm about to say Tennessee. I was about to say Serena. And folks, I haven't had nothing to drink today, so that's why.
That's why he tongue-tied.
Yeah. So,
so you normally do have something
every day.
Sometimes. So she announced her retirement from tennis, and the U.S. Open is going on right now.
Okay.
So there's a lot of stories going on at the U.S. Open.
Okay.
The funny story came out is and I was reading some of the comments and stories. So
what was the story?
Let me give you the backstory. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
So the commentator was talking about all the famous people in the stands. The cameraman was on a famous black person. The commentator said, "Oh, and we also got Gladys Knight in the building." The video, the camera was actually on Dionne Warwick. So the whole internet went crazy.
They had no idea what was going on. Cameraman had no idea.
And I think it's a cameraman.
Had no idea what was going on.
I don't think it's a commentator. I think it's a cameraman did that. Because Come to find out, Gladys Knight was in the building.
No.
So the cameraman was just on Dionne Warwick. They said, and the commentator said, "Oh, Gladys Knight's in the
Well,
building."
ain't nobody gonna say who did what. They gonna be like, it was just a mistake.
Yeah, and then Dionne Warwick is notorious for her Twitter comebacks. She came on Twitter. She was like, oh, "Well,
Okay, 50. Okay, 50 Cent.
Dionne Warwick just said, I am so happy that to be mistaken for my beautiful friend, and I know she wouldn't have any issue if she was mistaken for me." And then Gladys Knight put hearts on her Twitter account, so they're good for it. That's lighthearted. So even though young folks are going crazy about it,
Hey, that's what friends are for.
there you go.
Good times and bad times.
So what else? The U.S. Open, I heard it has records, so it's like Jordan playing his last year, or
okay,
or like if Tiger Woods would say, "I'm not playing. This is gonna be my last front."
So she's probably gonna win. Huh?
Well, she went in unseeded.
Okay,
and she beat the number 2 seed.
Oh,
so now she got to keep winning. She can't just like lose and beat the next round. She's got to keep winning.
There's no way to like cheat for her, is there? Like if there's like, you know how in football the refs can make something go another way.
Yeah,
is there a way for the refs?
There's a way for refs to cheat. I don't know if they're gonna do it for her, but there's a way for refs to cheat. So I don't know. But it's history.
if it goes out of bounds, everybody can see that.
Yeah.
Well, they gonna be like, "Oh, it didn't go out of bounds, and it was all the way on the other side."
Thinking, is it easy? Is it?
Maybe not in tennis.
Yeah.
Where it's so like it's not a lot of people on the field. It's it's not
the lines are
like
very
you can
clear.
see every little thing. I don't really think you can cheat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So
only thing they can do is like be like, "Oh, you didn't step out of bounds." If her foot was like a quarter out of it, and they'd be like, "Well, I don't know. It was kind of hard to tell, but
yeah,
the ball, no."
And then they'd be fighting with say, "I didn't step out. I didn't make that." So she's making history in the U.S. Open going on right now. So let's wish Serena to go out on top, go out with a championship.
Go out with a bang, baby.
A title.
Tiger was there. Tiger Woods was there.
Yeah, Tiger's our mentor. Walked
he?
her down the. She said in an interview, Tiger's a friend. I talk to him all the time. He's a mentor. Walked her down the her dad was telling me walked her down the hallway.
I'm like, who's dad? Oh, my dad.
Mine's dead. Okay.
No, I thought you were saying her dad, like Serena's dad.
Told me.
Wait, how was her dad telling you? So I was confused.
I see. But like I said, history going on.
Tour,
the U.S. Open is going on with a lot of history. Like I said, the crowds are huge in New York. They breaking records. Everybody wants to see her last game.
Her last hoorah.
Because she's one of the greatest.
But I'm gonna
athletes.
say, do not come back out of retirement.
I don't think
Because then it's not cool. Like everybody showing up, everybody doing their part. So just go out gracefully. Don't be trying to make a second comeback. Like we don't want to see that. Like Jordan, how you gonna retire and then come back? Like no, don't be doing stuff like that.
Well, Serena,
like, just don't retire if you're not really ready.
She's done it what 20?
Just say you
it's
take
over
a
20 years though.
Yeah,
it's over 20 years she's been playing tennis because she's about to be 41. She's been doing it like she's 16, 17 years.
She's like, my knees hurt. I'm tired.
Yeah. My knee can't hold all this weight. She got that big girl weight.
Serena was the younger one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So she was doing it ever since she was 10.
Not professionally.
She was whooping them professionally.
Well, what about
Venus?
Why don't Venus get any attention?
I don't think
she
didn't win. She
didn't win anything.
She won
some stuff.
She did. She won some.
Her sister though.
But her sister won more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her sister was better, and her dad was trying to make Venus the star.
Okay.
And
from the movie you saw.
From the movie, but but they adapted it from their life.
Yeah, because they were executive producers. So
right.
It's true. Yeah.
So they were trying to make Venus the star, but Serena, she was playing to, even though her daddy was telling her not to, and she was signing herself up.
Oh.
And whooping.
Movie, then.
You cannot watch the movie now.
Why not?
Because Will Smith is
starting. It's kind of wearing off. You apologize. It's wearing off a little bit. I'm like, okay.
So I'll take an apology.
Oh, you on here?
Chris Rock getting in trouble. Speaking of Will Smith, Chris Rock getting in trouble now.
Oh Lord.
Because Chris Rock, so they asked him to host the Oscars next year. And he said,
Hell no.
I can't go back. He said that's like Nicole Brown Simpson going back to the restaurant to get her wallet. It's me going back to the Oscars. So people are in an uproar about that.
I don't understand what that means.
O.J. Simpson wife that got killed from a restaurant.
She got killed in a restaurant?
No.
She got killed at her home.
You don't. Where you been?
I mean, I know, but I don't understand the reference. It's like her going back to the restaurant. What does that mean?
She had dinner that night. And when she went home, she was killed. So it's like.
I don't get it. That's
what Chris Rock said.
I think. Well,
I'm trying to understand the analogy. No, that to me that's like when somebody got beat up, like they left home, got beat up, and they went back home. That's like them going back to them going back to the ring to fight again.
You know, you're right. I don't understand
that analogy makes no sense
because
I
they wanted to date, and Ron Goldman, is that his name, right? Yeah. He brought her pocketbook back to the house.
Yes, because
then OJ was there, or
whoever.
Supposedly,
allegedly,
OJ was there waiting on him. Whoever the killer was, but that's what happened.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. So I don't understand that analogy. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
he would have been better off saying that's like me going back and going to the, I don't know, the game and get stomped by another company and they lost or whatever. That's a better analogy. I mean, Chris Rock, you were trying to be funny, but
as Robin says, Robin, we all agree with you. As they have to say, you realize people are super sensitive these days. Damn near everything. Yeah, everything is super sensitive.
That's true.
So, Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish are being sued.
Who?
Aries Spears.
Who was that?
Comedian. Mad TV, Lord. Does a lot of expressions.
Help me. Help me, Jesus.
You know who Tiffany Haddish is?
Right, but I'm like, you saying Aries, like I know who that is. I'm like,
okay, Tiffany Haddish is being sued along with another comedian.
There you go.
Is that better? Let me phrase it right. Tiffany Haddish is being sued alongside another comedian, saying that they were groomed a 14 and 7-year-old boy and girl and child molested them.
What? They were grooming.
Yes, they groomed them. So that's the new thing. You grooming. So they saying artists and people famous are finding people who are 12, 13 that are fans of theirs and are grooming them. Yes, and grooming them to have a sexual relationship once they get older.
I mean,
so it's like they're calling it like mental,
so is
manipulation.
Is that what Usher's ex-wife did?
Usher wasn't under 21 when he got.
Yeah.
She was his. Oh yeah,
she was his stylist.
She was his stylist when he was in 14, 15 years old.
That is correct.
Or
Tamika.
And that was his first wife and the first woman he gave pregnant. Yeah, she was the first one that got pregnant.
Oh.
Because even though he had other kids with other women, she was the first.
Yeah. And didn't Marcus Houston marry an 18-year-old a couple years ago?
Yes.
Maybe that too.
Child.
Is this what we're doing now, people?
But this is the thing. If you really think about what was going on back in the day, they was marrying 14, 15-year-olds because that's like really the childbearing age. Like when you first like hit puberty, because that's when your body bounces back properly and all that stuff. You start having babies over 30, that's like geriatric pregnancy.
Well, that was in the 1800s and the 1700s and early 1900s.
And early 1990s.
I won't say all that.
They was still doing it. They was doing it.
Well, guess what? It's illegal now, so you can't do it
anymore. I wonder why.
There's no, but the problem is there's no universal age for marriage.
Yeah.
Like some
you
states
have to be over 18 to get
married. No. Every state is
legally
different
because you can't sign any.
Every state is different.
States is like it's 15 or 16.
Yes, Texas is 15. Every state. That's what I said. Exactly.
Texas.
Every state. I think even like what's the Mormon state? What's the one in the Midwest?
Utah.
Mormon? Yes, Utah.
Yeah.
I think they like 14 or 15.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like,
Wyoming.
who out there checking
West-
in these people in
West
Wyoming?
Virginia. I don't know. I'm
So these people, so
sorry.
Tiffany Haddish, go back to our story. Tiffany Haddish said she's is a shakedown because they had to say they were groomed because they did a Funny or Die video. I don't know if y'all remember before the internet really got big on YouTube and all that. They had Funny or Die, which used to do skits.
Yeah.
And they did a skit with a kid, and I guess the show was called. I mean, the skit was called "Through the Eyes of a Pedophile."
Why did they even do that?
So I guess they had some kids in there, and they did a skit,
No.
and now they're suing for $15,000.
For
That's
$15,000.
Look at your faces when I told you the amount. It's $15,000. Literally
Child,
$15,000.
they trying to get their
Wasting my
student
time.
loan.
Yeah.
But the
trying to
funny
get their
thing
student
is,
loans
they said Tiffany's lawyer says the mother's been trying to do this for a while they were younger. Now that the girl,
Well,
the
why she
14-year-old is
letting
an
them hang
adult,
out?
huh?
Why she was letting them hang out?
Exactly. Now the 14-year-old is an adult. I think she's 21 now or 22 or something like that. So she's filing the lawsuit on her own. So her mother's having her file. So the mom stopped filing them. Now that the child is on her, now she's filing them. So it's like, come on.
I'm sleepy.
Utah. Okay, yes, Utah. Yes, Robin. Utah, them kids getting married at a young age.
No.
They pimping them out. Pimping them out. They're Mormon states. Marrying 16 wives. Can you have them? So we was watching this show last night. We was watching this show. It's called Why Women Kill.
Uh-oh.
So Shante thought it was very interesting. So the point I'm getting to is there's three stories, three couples, three different eras: the 60s, the 80s, and then the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
So the couple in the 60s was a regular white couple that housewife guy go to work. The 80s was 80s couple.
The woman was a powerhouse, and she had a like a design house or whatever, like a museum house, and then the husband was gay.
No, okay.
Okay.
And then the last one was the guy was a writer and the woman was a lawyer.
Okay.
Okay. So getting to the
Because he
point.
can't remember. I'm like, what?
Getting to the point. So the last couple was a black lady, white guy. The writer married her, found out she was bisexual.
Okay.
They got married. They decided to have an open marriage.
Okay.
So I'm not telling the full story of I'm not gonna mess it up for anybody if they go back to watch it. So they have an open marriage. The wife, girlfriend, or hookup, supposed to be a hookup, is having issues. So she moves the hookup into the house with the husband.
Mm.
The husband's allowed to have hookups, no problem. So they have an open relationship. Problem is they're not allowed to fall in love.
Mm.
So I guess we got into that whole story. So
I'm just trying to figure out where he's going with this.
well, I started with the polygamous and the marrying young age. So being in an open marriage, which none of us know anything about, the feelings. I'm getting there.
Oh,
I mean, we're both like, okay, what are you trying to say?
It's called Why Women Kill. The rules of open marriage, she got with the girl and started having feelings.
Okay.
Y'all mad at me. I'm trying to get to the point. I've lost my point because of y'all.
No.
So they
Don't-
got feelings.
Boom,
Somebody
boom,
got feelings.
boom.
Should the husband be mad at the wife for catching feelings when they already have open relationship?
Are you not supposed to catch feelings in it? Or is that the rule?
If it's a hookup, I mean,
okay.
So basically, in this open relationship, they set ground rules prior to opening up the marriage.
Oh, gotcha,
right?
Gotcha.
And so because they set the ground rules, one of the rules was you can't bring them home.
Okay.
And you can't catch feelings for them. And it can't last for any long duration of time.
Okay.
So she had broken all the rules.
No.
She brought the girl over there. She had fallen in love with the girl.
Well, seeing the girl for 6 months.
Seeing the girl for 6 months.
Mm.
And she fell in love with her. So all 3 rules, she broke them. So he's sitting there looking like, what the hell? So he was like, well, forget it. I want to hook up with who you hooking up with.
Oh.
So they all hooked up.
Oh, really?
But then he caught mad because she got feelings.
Why?
And then
because the girl was trying to leave him,
Emotional.
and she was running after her like, no, you can't leave me. He's looking at her like, what?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
We're looking at her like,
I mean, you know if you're gonna catch feelings or not. Why would they even do that?
To me, if she your trick off, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you shouldn't spend the night. You should be like, wham, bam, thank you, man. You get up, wipe yourself, go home.
She said, get up, wipe yourself.
Trick off. I like that.
Trick off. You're just a trick off. I'm just trying to do something right quick and keep it pushing. The trick off.
Someone can catch feelings. Oh, Lulu says someone can catch feelings in 2 weeks.
But that's what I'm saying.
The possibility of breaking the rules like that. I think that's rules. I was like, if you can't follow the rules, you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, we don't need to be having, like, literally every conversation need to be in text, and it literally needs to only be 2-3 words. What's up? You home? Coming to smash. See you soon. That's it. What other conversation do we need to have if you just a trick off?
You got to talk about how last night. Hey,
you don't need to know my favorite color. You don't need to know.
You got to talk about the aftermath. You go, wasn't that good last night?
No. I talk about that with my dude. Hey, you ain't gonna believe what happened. I was over there with that trick off, and let me tell you why.
Right in it.
But I don't think they're supposed to talk about. I think one of the rules was they weren't supposed to talk about like what happens with the trick off.
They just say, we didn't get that far. I think it's just like,
it's like, oh yeah, I was out with such and such. Like they had to say who they were out with, but not like disclose like the personal details of what was going on.
Oh.
But I think there's an issue because the husband loves his wife so much, and then she fell in love with this other girl. So he said,
okay,
you can move in and live with us. We'll be all one big happy family.
Oh, so he was banking on him smashing.
But he did.
He did.
He did. But then when he finished, they kept going.
Okay.
So he was upset. Why y'all still going?
Well, he was downstairs cutting them some pie. Getting ready to serve the pie. They was up there an hour later.
Hey, Cassandra, what's going on? Right. Cassandra watching the show.
Right.
Hey.
He's like, hey, what's really going on?
What are y'all doing up there?
Right.
Yeah,
he up there, she caressing her face. He looking like
exactly. So it was going on.
Okay.
So it was like, cool.
It was going down in the trap.
It was going down in the trap.
Trick off.
She was the trick off.
That's what was happening.
So your point was what?
I lost my point.
Yeah.
Is it okay to catch feelings?
No, I know. I said that. I don't believe that.
I guess you can't help it sometimes, but
yes, you can.
I mean, yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. You can smash and it don't mean nothing.
Not a thing.
I mean,
and you just be like, okay, I was just trying to do something. See, there's a difference between being attracted to somebody and being in love with somebody. That's 2 different things. You can be attracted to somebody and smash and be like, yeah, I ain't really trying to fool with them like that.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Sex and love are 2 different things.
2 different, completely different things. Me and Dwayne on the same wavelength when it comes to that.
Sex and love are 2 different things.
You can definitely smash and it ain't.
I know you can do that. I'm just saying you got people out there.
But there's a lot of people. Yeah, there are a lot of people that you can't have sex and not fall in love with somebody.
And they do something that they ain't never had done before. They're like, oh man.
I'm in love. You ain't going nowhere. I'm like,
well, this is the thing. Like that. Okay, so that's where you gotta cut the line because like pleasing your body is not the same as pleasing your mind.
It's different.
That's 2 different things.
Oh, that's right. But a lot of people don't know that.
Right, because they're in lust, not in love. They're not in love. They're like, ooh, I like when she do this. Okay, well, what's her favorite color? I don't know. I don't know.
But can you come back and do what you did last night?
Yep, sure can.
Just don't call me every day, every week.
Right.
Blow me up.
I ain't gonna be getting down like that.
Yeah, but when you start having sex with someone, feelings bound to emerge. No, Dante, they don't have to.
They don't.
They don't have to.
They definitely don't.
You don't have to.
They definitely
They don't have to.
They
but
don't
they can.
have to emerge.
Listen.
It just depends on the type of person you are.
Listen, Lucy, I done had several trick-offs.
No, what he's saying is what he's saying.
daytime.
I understand what you guys are saying, which is true, but also on the other side of it, that can happen.
Yeah,
we're not
that's the
saying
other
it
side.
always happens,
To everybody.
but it's different for everybody.
There's
We
some
know the
people that can
rules.
now.
But
Listen,
it does happen.
if you're not going nowhere with them and you ain't doing nothing with them, and again you just do what you got to do, get up, wipe, and leave. How you gonna catch feelings?
Hey, you're not wrong. I'm just saying people catch feelings regardless of what they do.
Feelings are not always part of the sexual experience.
It ain't. Yeah.
What about strip clubs?
Hey, you
It's a fantasy.
you got ninjas in there falling in love with these girls because they think they love them.
Yeah, because
They
the
go,
girl
I'm
give them a
spending all
great
my
fantasy.
money. Is Peaches here tonight? They go see her.
It's
They
Peaches
see
here
bitches
tonight.
every
Every
6
night.
days a week.
And he-
every week.
and he
Spending
catch
the whole
feelings
time
with her.
Look, she be
And she
knowing
like-
his name, and
She
she
know
be like,
everything.
"Hey, boo, how did
Little
was
do
work
he know.
today?
He's just not her government name.
Right."
Did you hear about the guy that tried to sue the stripper?
No, where's
He
that?
tried to sue her because he didn't spend all his money on her.
She
And,
like, listen,
yeah,
that's like gambling.
yeah.
We
You
not in
rolling the
denial,
dice.
Lulu.
I think
We
you-
not in denial. We know the truth. We know who we are.
Yeah.
Feelings don't. It could happen.
Love
We
with
said
a
we in
stripper.
denial. Lulu said we're in denial. It could happen.
I mean, I'm not saying it can happen. I'm saying how you approach the situation makes it how it will happen. Because, like I said, if that's your trick off, then after everything's said and done, you still laying in the bed asking them what they doing tomorrow.
They
And,
want to
and-
cuddle. You
and
want to
wanna
cuddle?
and trying to figure out,
Yeah.
what they want, hopes, dreams, and all that is.
I
I'm like,
had,
you just another piece of meat to me.
when I was
I ain't falling in love with my hot dog. I eat that junk every day.
when I was in the back in my younger days, when I was like I'm old. Back in
Right?
my
I'm
younger
like,
days,
oh, where's this going?
when I was in the military, so I had the situation where I was with a female and
She was in love with you. And,
no,
and
well,
you was
no,
her
this
trick
was
off.
this was like her term. She was like, "This is what it is." I'm like, "Cool, shoot," but she was the first one to catch feelings.
Exactly.
She made the rules about it, and then turns out she ended.
First
up
of all,
being the
if
one
you-
to catch feelings.
If you don't want to catch feelings and you doing what you do, then you just simply cut them off and find somebody else for a minute.
A
yeah,
situation.
Right.
A
situationship,
situation.
I ain't never had no booty buddy. Come on.
booty buddy.
Not saying it happen every
Sorry.
time, but it could happen in a particular person.
Booty buddy. You want to be a booty buddy?
Yep.
It's all right.
Listen.
I can't say
That's
that.
an old saying. She's going back to the 90s.
That's a booty buddy. Like, all right, girl, that's just my trick. Oh, don't worry about that.
The rule
Hey,
is
that
they
nigga called you
crazy
about
once
12
in a while.
times. Like, yo,
Hey, Shantae.
what up?
Don't do. You know,
And be like, you coming through? Nope. Hey, why not? Cause I'm busy. I'm with my friends.
my main guy.
Right.
My main
Because
guy.
everybody's
That
size.
part.
Well,
That part. That part.
so that's
The only reason why I'm calling you is because I know about to get wrong. But he provides me with emotional.
Cuddy buddy. Yeah, Dante.
Woo!
Cuddy buddy.
Sorry.
right. So you keep. But as you say in young days, you got to keep 5 from stable.
That's a lot, man.
Not if you ain't putting no kind of emotional attachment on it.
Right.
Right.
One of them
But if
might get
they do-
emotions, and the other 4 just
Oh, okay.
just have their certain situations.
Right. And I don't call you like, once every 2 weeks. We might go out and get
Once every
some.
2 weeks.
We might go out and get something to eat. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to see.
I'm
Actually,
telling you a story between me and Shantae. It's hilarious when we first started dating. Well, we weren't even dating. Let me say that. We weren't
what
even
you
dating.
about to say?
So she used to come visit me at the job at Major Turnout. And I used to ask her about her boyfriends and her
She-
friends.
Mhm.
He did.
And she'd be telling me about them. And I just laugh. Because I want to know. I'm like, what's he doing? He did what? He did, wow. Because we were in a situation.
We had a situation.
We had a situation.
We had a situationship.
We had a situationship. So I wouldn't tell, but she did have feelings, so I couldn't tell her about what I had going on.
Well, I ain't never asked. First of all, I didn't care about that because they was
See?
unimportant.
And see the feelings that she would have been mad.
Listen, they was
She would have
unimportant.
been mad. But
So I was just keeping him around like Luciano, I'm gonna get him one day.
Okay, that's what it was.
I'm just keep holding on. I got other things to do while he's doing whatever he does.
Well, yeah, I'm doing as Prince Hakeem say, soiling your royal oats.
Now you cannot ever say that I was ever tripping on you, was I?
No, but you would pop up in the house, and I'm like, what if I had somebody here?
I was like, what that mean? First of all, there wasn't no such thing as cell phones and all that. So yeah, she was just popping up.
Page him.
Pop up.
Page him.
First of all, exactly. I don't know if I had a pager number before.
She popped up in one day at work. I had somebody in there.
Damn.
Exactly, and she left, and I stayed.
But
what she was gonna do? She was gonna tell me to leave?
No, probably not.
All right. I'd have been like, girl, when you leaving?
There were pages and beepers. Yeah, I was surprised you so had feelings when you had a man. So yeah, she had feelings for me when she had a man. Yeah, that's true, Lulu. She had feelings for me when she had a man.
Yeah, but I wasn't tripping on him.
Yeah.
Sure would. I was like, okay, well, you ain't ready to be with me, all right? Okay, I'll keep doing what I'm doing till you ready.
Oh,
and that's how it goes.
And then he was like, gonna tell me, you need to get rid of him. Oh, okay, all right. Got you.
I had control.
Oh.
Did I not? Did I not? Okay.
Or did I have control? Which one was it?
Well, women tend to make it seem like we are in control, even when they are.
That is true.
Women are smart,
diabolical,
but they know how to make it seem that we are in control, even though they win there.
Right.
So I was never in control. That's what you trying to say? I was never in control.
You were,
but he proposed to me, not the other way around.
I was never in control.
No, you are, but you're not. You know,
I'm not. Okay, so that's how it is.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Situation was that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a good situationship. It was cool.
Situationship. It was very comfortable.
Yeah, because I mean, you could call you. I could call you, and then 3-4 months down the line, be like, "Hey, what you doing?" About to come through.
She was using me.
Yeah.
I've
been used.
Thank God she said these two are for each other.
What?
Oh, yeah. You know, we know how to deal with each other. I don't think nobody can deal with it. As people know, most people can't deal with me. Most of my family can't even deal with me. Jeffrey tell you that. And nobody can deal with Shantae, really. So
they love me. That was a problem. I couldn't get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Most people can't deal with me. So you know what it is.
Most people can't deal with him. I couldn't get rid of fools. I'd be like, I'm trying to break up with them 3-4 times.
Oh, okay. I ain't talking about women now. I'm talking about peoples in general. Now I had some stalkers. So I don't even go there.
Listen. So this girl
don't go there. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm not gonna say the name.
Well, you can't even say the situation because it's out there in the atmosphere.
Okay, so let's just say this. She was calling and stalking him once we were engaged.
Okay.
And I was just like, wow, really? Oh, okay. That's what we doing? All right.
I know
that was 15 years ago. All right. Situation over.
You know who that is? I was like,
we're gonna let that
she tripping.
There you go.
She tripping.
Want to be start something? Let's say happy birthdays. This week we had some great birthdays. We had Michael Jackson. Birthday was a couple of days ago.
Yep.
Jeffrey Strait, Michael Jackson was on the 29th. We want to say a big congratulations out to Brittany. Brittany, your sister had her baby.
Early, right?
Early. Alana Denise Riggins. Congratulations.
Hello, baby girl.
Y'all not gonna give y'all daddy a boy. What is wrong with y'all?
I'm out of it now. I can't help him.
Hey.
Brittany still got a spry body.
Poor Renee.
Tiffany, she still got
Renee.
All sisters, all girls, and no grandsons. All two granddaughters. First two out the gate.
Dang.
I know. We just knew it was gonna be a little boy.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
You're on deck, Tiffany.
Tiffany, you on deck. There you
You're
go.
We're counting on you, sis.
Count on you for the little boy.
We're counting on
Give
you.
him twins. Give him two twin little boys.
Renee and Fateh.
There you go, Renee.
No bueno.
Why? That's what he said. Renee and Fateh.
Renee.
You got him. You got him. Black guys walk up to me and they say, I guess you have to have a resume to talk to you. And I know that just talked to the white.
What are you
What are
talking
you reading
about?
from?
I'm
not
reading from the
seeing this.
comments. I don't know if we can see all that on there. Oh,
Who said that?
your
Was
auntie.
that Auntie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you must be on the
Oh,
other page.
what'd she
I
say?
don't see.
She say black men come up to her.
Oh,
asking her
Tiffany,
for
I
a
watched it. Tiffany
resume.
said, "Wait, I'm gonna have a girl then a boy." So she's playing out. She's going to the doctor say, "Hey, genetics."
Tiffany, how you?
She tell him, "I'm gonna have a girl then a boy." So why the boy can't be the older one?
Yeah, you want an older brother. You don't want no.
Yeah.
You
You
want
don't
the
want
boy
a
to
younger
protect
brother.
the
You want an
girl.
older brother.
Yeah.
You want the boy to protect the girl.
Yeah.
You know, Brittany's still young. She got plenty more to come.
She got
Yeah.
she still got
Plenty
fried
more.
bones.
Yeah. How old is she?
31.
Well, she can have 5 more by the time she's 40.
Five more.
There you go. 5 more by the time she's 40.
Yeah,
She'll
that's
be
what we
straight.
said when I got pregnant. You can have at least 2 more. I was like, moving
Well,
on.
She better get started.
Before I get cussed out.
I know nothing about boys. You don't know nothing about kids. If you don't have a child, you know nothing about children till you have them.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Tiffany. Tiffany said, I know nothing about boys.
Child, move on.
All right. Where we at? We
You're being
5
very
minutes.
insensitive.
I'm not being insensitive. She's coming back to me. I'm just saying. She's all right. She said she needed a baby. There was another subject I wanted to talk about. Oh, so this past weekend, I think it was this past weekend, or is this weekend coming up? 50 Cent had his Tycoon weekend in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, it was this weekend past.
Okay.
So Gary Owen, the comedian,
Mm-hmm.
always talks about how he gets mistaken for Tommy from Power.
Mm.
So he talking about Tommy from Power, Tommy from Power. So this weekend he was doing comedy show at 50 Cent's Tycoon weekend, and he was talking mess. So Tommy came up on stage and they started beefing.
Wow.
You want
So
something?
it had to
else?
be funny.
It had to be hilarious. So it seemed like it was something planned,
Right.
but it was funny.
Woo.
Oh Lord, where'd that come from?
I don't know.
All right, storm's coming in.
All right. So before we get cut off.
Oh yeah, Shantae, your shop is not closed. That's
Oh.
what Lulu said. Your shop is not closed.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? You can be a Janet Jackson, have a baby at 49.
There you go.
Say what now?
Do a Holly Berry and a Janet Jackson. Holly Berry and Janet
Babies
Jackson.
at 50.
There you go.
Okay.
There we go. No issues.
Oh, okay.
No issues there.
We'll go with that.
Mm.
We'll go with that.
There
I don't
we go.
think I'm
There we
popping
go.
no babies
So,
out at 43.
back to the birthdays. I want to give one last birthday shout out to my mother-in-law. She had a birthday today.
Hey.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, my bad. No, I did I meant to do a clap with people, but y'all listening online. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Clap. There we go. So happy birthday to Shantae's mommy. She had a birthday today. So all these birthdays back there.
That's a lot of birthdays.
Right,
yes,
because
a lot
it's
of
like my dad's birthday is the 26th.
Uh-huh.
Now we got Alana, who's 30th.
30th. Uh-huh.
And then we got my mom, who's the 1st.
And coming up is
Rachel.
on the 25th. And then some of our watchers, 2 of our watchers' birthdays coming up.
Are
We
you
want to
serious? More people?
Yeah.
What in the
Lulu
world?
and Dante.
Come on, man.
Both their
September.
birthdays.
What are we
Boom,
doing
boom.
for y'all birthday, y'all?
We come to y'all house?
Y'all
Yeah,
having
we
a
go to the
party?
house.
We're having a party?
Uh,
80s party?
Mhm. And
uh,
then then our father was who else? Don't forget. Oh, Cassandra's birthday September 9th.
Oh, yes. And Auntie's birthday.
And Martin's birthday September 12th.
Yeah.
Late birthday. What is
Yeah.
going on?
My past father, he was September 11th.
September 11th, yeah.
There's a lot of Septembers.
A lot.
A lot of
Y'all
Septembers.
Virgos coming in, stomping through like the big dogs.
Oh, my
No.
goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Taurus is number 1 sign in there. I don't know what
Excuse
you're
me?
I said the Taurus.
Excuse
Let me say it
me?
again. Say it loud with people in the
You
back.
mean
The
the
Taurus
Leos?
is
You
the
mean
number
the
one
Leos?
sign in the zodiac.
Well,
thing.
it is proven that the Leos are leaders. So I beg to differ, friend.
Big one. Who's got a big one? Oh, you got a big one coming up? A
Who?
big one? Cassandra, you got a big birthday coming up? Okay, didn't know.
You getting comments from I don't know where.
The other page.
Oh,
Oh no, I'll put them up on there. Big one.
The big one.
A big one.
a big one.
Oh, okay.
That would be a Virgo, sir. Nah, you good. No.
All right. So
I'm doing comments. You need to be talking. I'm handling comments and talking. Come on now, people.
Hey, Dante, I got a question for you. He said he mentioned a vacation spot. What was it?
Turks and Caicos.
Is that what he said?
I was looking it up today.
Okay,
I've only found one good resort, y'all.
Yeah.
Like one, like that. I'm like, okay. So I'm still looking, but Turks and Caicos, here we come, 2023.
I thought we were going to what happened to Costa Rica?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what we missed out on. Was it Costa Rica we missed out?
That's the one we missed
But
out on.
Tiff's already been there, so we're trying to go somewhere everybody hadn't been.
Okay, well.
I want to go to Morocco, so let me know when y'all down for that.
Oh, okay.
That's hot.
In
That's a
Africa.
desert.
In Africa.
Motherland.
It looks beautiful there.
Motherland.
Hey.
No.
Okay.
Tiffany said no Turks and Caicos.
What?
We'll circle back to Costa Rica. All right. Okay. So we're going to end the show, but we do want to put this out there for all our watchers that see us on the replay. If y'all know of a good vacation, Caribbean island, or somewhere on the beach, because it's got to be, we're not just going to vacation in Spain or off the coast of Dubai like that. We got to find an island with a beach and a pool.
I'm be without
and
doing
some
vacation.
some more jet skis. Some more jet skis.
I don't know about that.
Parasailing. You know, someplace we can go for a week and have a good time, because it's always going to be a week. From now on, it's going to be a week.
Maybe a little longer. I think we could have stayed. Well, I could have stayed.
We could do a 7 day instead of a 4 day.
I could have stayed.
Well, I have now unlimited vacation, so
Don't put that out there. We don't put your business out there just yet. We'll talk about that next week. But this has been a wonderful show. We appreciate y'all. We got a good crowd tonight. Did you guys go to the Pharaohs, Egypt? We're going to Egypt. If Egypt would be a family trip, take Rachel to Egypt or something like that. Go to Egypt.
Yeah, I do want to see the pyramids my lifetime.
Yeah.
Before
I want to go to Australia in my lifetime.
That's a long flight.
Yep.
Woo.
Maybe we can do something like fly halfway and then fly the other part of the
Yes, Robin, Maldives. Robin said she's going on the next French
Maldives
trip.
is so
Maldives.
You in the mood
Nice.
coming on the next Greece.
That's the
Okay, everybody's throwing out these places. Greece and Maldives. There we go. All right, people.
Maldives is nice though, y'all.
When the last time you been to Maldives?
Yeah.
Well,
Let us know.
I was
let us know.
fantasizing online.
No.
Oh, okay, online.
It does look nice.
Yeah, that just looks super
It
nice.
looks super nice.
In my dreams,
That's
I
the-
It was
this place, and I was on the
rated
beach.
one of the most the most fabulous places to visit.
It looks like it.
I mean, oh God, that's where the Kardashians always be going. That job be looking nice.
What's the rich place people go on the summertime? What's that island they go to? St. Bart's.
Maldives.
That's the 22-hour flight one. Maldives.
No, yeah.
No?
Yeah.
'Cause you got to go to India and then fly.
Oh, that's in Indonesia. Maldives is in Indonesia. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Go
you
to
fly into
Thailand.
India and then you got to take another flight down. Or I think.
All right.
Oh, okay, Lulu. We not window or internet traveling. We going to real traveling. Sandro Pay. Sandro Pay. Thank you, Dante.
That's where Puff Daddy.
That's where the rich folks go. Sandro Pay. Sandro Pay. Okay, we got to rent a yacht. We got to get together and rent a yacht to go to Sandro Pay.
Shit, somebody need to have money.
You got it. You got it. All right, people. Once again, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us every Thursday night. This has been a very fun show. You know, we did all topic and came back to topic.
Wayne
and
didn't know what the topic was.
I didn't know what topic is. No water in California. What did you talk about?
All right. Have a good night.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us every Thursday night. Catch us next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. I have been Dwayne.
I'm Shantae.
I'm Ben Jeffers.
And we are the Three Clarks. Catch y'all next week.
Bye,
Peace.